Welcome to the new Numberjacks Rewatch podcast. I'm Cohen.
I'm Saoirse.
And this is a podcast that will cover the 2 seasons of Numberjacks, as well as the audio stories and Popcorn TV episodes.
We were like watching an episode of Numberjacks, and he was like telling me like we could do a podcast about it.
Because I watch a lot of Rewatch podcasts, mainly Charmed, actually all Charmed, anyway. And I just said like, I'd like to do one, but there's enough Rewatch podcasts of Charmed, and I wanted to be original. And I thought, what could we do it on? And I thought, why not a CBeebies show? So yeah, that's how it came about. So today we picked an audio story, titled Changing Rooms, and it's number 33. At least it is on the playlist on YouTube. I'm not sure if it actually was number 33, but there you go. And it was posted on the 12th of January 2018. So, shall we start?
Yeah.
We'll just jump right in then. So, number 3 is playing with her beautiful things, and she's like asking 6, oh, don't you think they're beautiful? And 6 is like, oh yeah, they're really beautiful. And then she puts them away, but they don't all fit in the box. Now this is important for later, like it's foreshadowing. So then the alarm sounds, and they race to the control room, and an Agent 77 says that there's an old lady being horrible to her kids. He says it needs sorting out, and 6 sends 4 and 5 out and launches them. This is different from the show. I actually watched probably most of the episodes when they were on CBeebies when I was like 5. And this is different because in every episode of the audio stories, 2 Numberjacks go out together, when in the show it was mainly 1. There might have been a one-off episode with 2, but it was mainly just 1 Numberjack. But in this one they have a partner, which I think works better for the spy theme.
In this like audio stories, like in all of the audio stories, they're like mainly nursery rhyme related problems, and but like in the show it's obviously like math, like equations.
Yeah, I think it loses a bit of the meaning of the show. So like in the show you'd have an episode about, oh, the number taker is taking away 2 out of 3 things. How do we solve this? So it's getting like people to, like little kids to think.
Like it learns some like maths and that.
But in this it's just nursery rhyme, so you'd have old MacDonald has lost the pigs on his farm. Can you help him? When it's nothing to do with maths anymore. So like in Charmed, when by season 5, it was just fairy tale characters that would help out. So like Phoebe turns into Cinderella, or Paige turns into Snow White. But early on it was like actual Wicca witchcraft. So yeah. Anyway, so they land by a big shoe, and a lady is living in the shoe with her kids. Sound familiar? 5 points out that this is weird, and Agent 58 rings in and points. And by the way, I don't know if these agents are in the show or they're new ones. I don't really care. So this agent points out that it's like the rhyme. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children she didn't know what to do, etc.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. So we learn in this scene that broth is 4's favourite kind of soup, which is very random but cool.
Yeah,
lore drop.
like they were eating soup, so he says it was his favourite.
I didn't even know that Numberjacks could eat. They're like numbers.
Yeah.
How do they?
But they have mouths, so like.
That's
Guess they need
talker.
to eat.
Fair enough.
Every living thing needs to eat, and in that like show, they're living things.
I always thought the Numberjacks were aliens. Like when I was, well, it's a good explanation. I read a theory.
Yeah, but they live in a sofa. Like they live in the real world. Aliens live in space.
Yeah, well, they
Not
could
that
come
they're
down
real.
from Earth.
Or in their UFOs.
The little Numberjack UFOs. Well, they can fly around the town, so maybe they just flew down. Like,
Nah, I do think they're living things. I don't really think they're aliens, but like they might like
How to
Maybe,
explain what
oh my
they
god.
are.
So they live in a house, right? Maybe I know this is a bit like it can't happen, but maybe they live in a house, like, you know, those like number things, like the magnet numbers. Maybe they're just magnet numbers, and like the little kids are playing with them in their own imagination.
It's a tired cliche, but sure. So anyway, well, I'm just reading my notes here. So we also learn that the woman is whipping her children, like in the nursery rhyme. It says she whipped them all soundly and put them to bed. 4 says, rightfully so, that the woman should not be whipping the children. So yeah, just picture your mum whipping you in bed.
Whipping you in bed?
Whipping you to
You're
bed.
just asleep and like your mum comes over with a belt.
Get to bed.
Get to bed, you're on your phone again.
Anyway, we see that the shape japer was responsible for the house being turned into shoe. So in the numberjacks canon, I repeat, the shape japer turned the old lady's house into a shoe.
I've noticed
What a
the
lord you are.
shape japer. It's actually really funny. She makes loads of funny sounds. Like, she's like.
I'll insert those sounds in. So, yeah, so then, the child shows them, so a child from the show comes out and tells the numberjacks, and this is different from the show, because in the show, it's live action actors, obviously, and, like, they don't interact with the numberjacks. There's a couple times where, like, 6 will jump out and scare someone or something, or, like, 4, but I always thought humans didn't know they existed, but in this story, the child spots the numberjacks. Maybe this child is an agent, we don't know. That's my headcanon now, for a kid's show. Maybe we're thinking a bit too deeply into it.
Yeah, it's just a kid's show, Ken.
Why are we doing a podcast on this? Anyway, yes.
I haven't got nostalgia.
So, the child shows the numberjacks how tight of a space they live in. She says, Mum is so upset, she didn't know what will happen next.
That's a very emotional moment.
Yep.
She was so upset because she doesn't know how to deal with a tiny little shoe for a house.
Yeah, but just think, you're a single mom, because there's no dad in the picture in this story.
Yeah, it is a kid's show.
She's
They
a single
don't really
mom.
show the dad, like, who cares about the dad? Like, it's literally just like a part of the little, like a tiny part of the thingy when they show like the people in the house. Maybe the dad was at work. Maybe the dad was in the house, in bed or something.
I'm going with she's a single mom,
I'm
because it makes for the point. She's a single mom. Think this, you're a single mom, you have loads of kids, and your house is already small. She's probably living in a council estate or something. And then this flying purple head comes down, and turns your house into a shoe.
Oh.
What would you think? You probably would go a bit crazy, wouldn't you? That's probably why she's whipping them.
Can't even fit any soup bowls in.
Oh no. 4
There was
doesn't
an old
mind.
lady who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she doesn't know what to do. Tell me if I'm saying it right.
That is correct.
So tiny.
She's playing with my Legos.
No, why are they so tiny?
I don't know. Because it's a big Lego set, so.
No, like they're not the size for Lego thingies.
I don't know, ask Lego. So the numberjacks ask the agents for ideas of how to fix it, and the agents suggest making the shoe bigger, because duh. 6 says he will send them brain gain, and they receive the brain gain and make the shoe bigger. The child is happy that her mum will be happy, which is very sweet. And 4 asks if they want them to change the shape of the shoe into a normal shaped house. But the child is happy with the shape of the shoe.
That's a bit confusing. Why would you want to live in a shoe when you could live in a house? Just doesn't make sense to me.
And that confused me because I thought the Shape Japer turned their normal house into a shoe. So did they just get used to living in a shoe and they were like, won't feel like our house anymore?
Another thingy, like, I think because this is an error. Don't know if you think it is. I think this is an error. Like, so they say the woman was being mean to her children. She was old. But in, like, the later parts, like, he's just like, read all the later parts. Like, it says she's like just a mom, and she was only shouting because she was stressed. She wasn't being mean to her children, just stressed. And she's a mom. Like, you can't be old and a mom. You can't be like 50 and be a mom. Like with little children.
Well, she had loads of kids, so maybe she was young at the start of having kids.
Yeah, but like they were little children, so that means they'd be old. They'd be like older children, like 20 or something. She was 50. She was old.
I don't know, miracles happen.
Miracles? That's not a miracle. Why would you want to be old?
No, I mean, it's a miracle she had children at that age. Maybe she always wanted children and she couldn't have them. Anyway. So the kid says, nah, we're happy with the shape. It was just the size of the house. And the numberjacks are like, oh, it's a bit weird, but whatever. And the Shape Japer is very annoyed and makes more weird sounds because they fixed the shoe. So they send her where there's all the space in the world into the sky.
Oh my god, that is such a memorable quote. The like little sound she made. She was like I think it's really emotional and it's a memorable quote because she was crying. She was going into the sky. She was going. Like,
Sure.
Such a memorable quote, but it's such a emotional part.
Definitely.
She was crying because she doesn't want to go to the sky.
Anyway, so I love Five's sass, like, because whenever she defeats a meanie, she always has sass, and that's what I always liked in the show. Because there was one like where in one of the episodes she's like, what?
So like, you know when I was listening to the Oreo story, like
What Oreo?
the audio story, like when the way like the little child said bye, she was like bye.
Oh.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, so Five is really sassy. There was like one bit in one of the episodes of the show where she says to Spooky Spoon, she's like, bye. I'm going to introduce you to Spooky Spoon. She was like, no, you're going away. And she sends her away. So yeah,
I like Freeze sass.
Oh, Freeze, definitely. I
Yeah.
didn't know what you were saying then. Freeze, just a little kid though. She's just very all about her. She's very self-centered, and we're here for it.
Yeah, like I love her sass. Like when you're editing this, can you some like ways like you know like her quotes like and she's like really sassy.
It's hard for me because I haven't got a very big head.
That's because you haven't got a very big brain.
It was only when you turned into the same shape as me that you beat the number taker.
He ran off because it was such a horrible sight.
You look funny in the mirror.
You look funny all the time.
Put some of them in there so they can know how sassy she is.
She just likes herself. There was one bit in one of the shows.
Slay Queen.
I feel like we're giving too much away for the show, but it's a kids show, so shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
So anyway, in one of the episodes,
They're probably
just
crying
burns for.
when they're watching this now because it was just told them to shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Poor little baby.
So anyway,
Oh my god. Imagine if some like they see the front cover of this or the numberjacks and like numberjacks Rewatch and some mum puts it on for their child and the mum just hears so shut up in it. Then she's probably like, the numberjacks does not say that.
I hope that does happen. If you're a mom and you just heard that, please don't send us angry comments.
They're commenting on videos. You've just told my child to shut up. I thought this was the numberjacks.
Look at the channel, love.
Yeah,
Does it look like
it's
the
a
numberjack?
podcast for all those people who like the numberjacks, not little children, because they probably won't understand what a podcast is.
I think there's kids podcasts.
This isn't a kid.
We're not making this child friendly.
This is
by the
not
way.
a kid's podcast.
Nope.
Bruh.
Yeah. So anyway, they go back
Don't want
to the
any little
sofa.
5-year-olds in the comments just like speaking gibberish.
So they go back to the sofa, and they make up a new rhyme, and this is something they'll do in every bloody thing. They'll change the nursery rhyme. So the new one goes, now that the shoe is lovely and big, the woman and children have got room to live.
Can I read some?
Go ahead.
Okay, where is it? Now that the shoe is lovely and big, the woman and children have got room to live. There's room for the broth and room for the bread. And nobody is sad, they're all happy instead.
5 asks us what shoe in our house has the most room,
That's a bit sus.
and what shoe in the house has the smallest.
Children, go to grab all the shoes in your house. Which shoe has the most room?
A lot of the questions they ask at the end, because they always ask like a question. In the show, it was a mathematical question. In this, it's just whatever.
What shoe has the most biggest room?
In one of them, she goes, how many body part? What part of your body does this? And I was like,
What?
it was something like that. We'll probably get to it. We're going to be using the random number generator to pick the podcast. So like we're counting season 3 as the audio stories and season 4 as the popcorn TV episodes. But there's only
So
6
we
of
should
them,
have
so
gone
we'll burn
from
through them.
season 1, season 2, season 3, season...
No, I don't want to do it in order because that would be boring.
But next time we do the podcast, we're doing a thing.
Well, it depends on the number generator.
I don't want to do another bloody audio story.
Too bad. So it sounds like 5 has a foot fetish, you know.
Oh.
So then 3 asks if you have any dolls remember their shoes. Random, but okay.
Okay,
And then they say, boy, the outro plays, and 7 introduces us to the Numberjacks YouTube channel.
that sounded like an AI voice. That did not sound like 7. It was like, hi, this is the Numberjacks YouTube channel.
Hi everyone, numberjack7 here. Welcome to the official Numberjacks YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe so we can keep counting with you.
That's what I thought. They're obviously not AI because this is 2018, but they had like no videos, mainly with 7, so I think it's the actor of 7 who runs it or something, I don't know. But like, years later, these audio stories come
7
back.
here.
But like, they had all the original actors back, and I can tell because it's the same voices. So I think maybe they renewed their contracts or something. I don't know. So anyway, we've got some segments to do now. So, how these segments work are, we've got 4 of them and we're just going to ask the questions. So, we've got number moment, what is your favourite scene of the episode and why? Number nightmare, what is your least favourite scene of the episode and why? Number of the day, who is your favourite character of the episode and why? And number ranking, what do you score this episode out of 10 and why? So we'll start with number moment. What is your number moment of the episode?
Probably when the shaper goes.
You like that,
And
don't
because it's funny, and yeah, she's funny.
My number moment will probably be when it was done, because I'm joking. No, maybe when the child speaks in Numberjacks, because
Bye.
oh no,
Bye.
I'm just gonna pick that one.
Bye.
So, what is your number nightmare of the episode? Your least favourite scene of the episode?
Let me think. Probably when the mum's really stressed, because I felt really bad for her, because like she's like really stressed, so she's playing it into her kids and hitting her kids, whooping her kids. Like, that's like really mean, and it's only because the shaper did it. Like, I just feel really bad for her because like her kids don't deserve that, nor does she.
Okay, so I'm going to steal your number nightmare because I agree with you on that one. She should not be hitting her kids. And the shape Japer caused all this. I think that's actually the first, probably the only time in all of Numberjacks canon. And yeah, I'm counting the Popcorn TV episodes as canon because shut up again.
Yeah, shut up.
Even though there was a bit of meta, but we'll get to that when we watch those
Didn't really
episodes.
need to sound so aggressive when I said shut. I'm
That's
sorry.
alright.
Don't cry.
Yeah, so that's probably the only serious consequence in the whole of the show because
Whoop.
you just see like comedy things like the lady runs away and she falls over, but in this one we have child abuse
Yeah,
and actual like stress and stuff, and it's like wow.
yeah, like
Numberjack.
flipping
So I know this was a CW drama.
So mean, like, why would she do that to her kids? Like, even if you're stressed because your house is a shoe, you do not blame it on your children and you do not whoop them.
Valid. So, what is your number of the day? Who is your favourite character of the episode and why?
You probably know who I'm gonna pick. The Shape Japer, because she's really funny. But also I hate the Shape Japer kind of because like she caused the mum to hit her.
Love to
child.
hate her. We'll go with that.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
does
you
that
can
mean?
have a villain as a favourite character, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not real.
Yeah.
I like when
And if you disagree
I was a
with me,
kid.
shut up again. Like,
When I was a kid, the number taker, I was scared of him. He terrified me. But he was also my favourite
the
because he
number
scared me, I
taker's
don't know
not
why.
any-
Editor's note, I forgot to mention that I did have an obsession with my fears when I was little. Like, I was terrified of spiders. Yet I would play the scene in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets where they're in the massive spider den on repeat. And yeah, I just want to watch a bunch of spider videos and like Numberjack compilations and like creepy horror shorts. I don't know, it was like an adrenaline rush for me. So yeah, there's a little tangent I went on there while editing.
Yeah. So look, you can't pick that as the
Yeah, I
number
know.
of the day.
I'm just saying, but like now I think the Shape Jape is my favourite because she's just, I just love her. I don't know. But her song is actually the best, I think. Like,
What's
it's
her
actually
song?
catchy.
Sing it.
I don't think we can play it because of copyright,
We'll sing it.
and I'm not singing it.
But okay, after the episode, you need to tell me it because I don't know what you're on about.
I'll play it. It was in the episode.
Well, I wasn't paying attention in that part of the episode then.
Yeah, so my number of the day is gonna be should probably pre-think this. But
Yeah, we should probably put it in our notes so we don't have to keep them waiting.
number 6, because I feel like the Numberjacks who don't actually go out for the missions don't get enough credit, and 6 did do a lot to help, so I'm gonna pick number 6.
What did 6 do?
He didn't do anything.
You just like him because he's lazy.
6 is very
Like you.
proactive usually, so.
He's lazy like you.
So anyway, what is your number ranking? What do you score this episode out of 10, and why?
Probably a 7 because they're they're telling children it's okay to whoop your children because they're saying and they're putting whooping
Well,
their
4
children.
points out that it's bad, because that was part of the original nursery rhyme, and I think they corrected it for a modern audience, so I disagree with you there.
Yeah, it is a 7 though because the Shape J. This is the only one I probably will be a 7 because it is a good episode. I like it, but it's just really really bad. I just don't really like this episode because it's actually quite serious and it's telling children to whoop your children.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a
I don't.
5.
Sorry for putting in, but I don't really know if they know what I mean by what I said. So
What?
because I said I'm stuttering again. because I said like they probably disagree with you with me like you, because like
Yeah.
they probably think, oh, but number 4 pointed it out, but it is still saying like they're whooping their children, and like maybe some children look up to the numberjacks.
Yeah,
Maybe they copy the numberjacks, so maybe they go around whooping their siblings and their mum and everyone.
Yeah, maybe it was too much of a serious topic for a CBeebies program.
Yeah.
But I don't think they were with CBeebies at this point. I think it was purely just a YouTube channel when they were doing the audio stories, but still the point stands. Maybe in a teen drama, or maybe at least even
Like maybe a
show,
Disney show.
yeah,
They
maybe
shouldn't
not
show it,
Numberjacks.
but like they could threat it, like I'm gonna whoop you if you don't stop doing that. But not in the numberjacks, because like little kids would copy the numberjacks and now go around hitting their siblings. I don't think that's just.
I'll see your point. Yeah, so then I'm gonna give it a 5.
Boy, didn't do anything to hurt you. That's a bit of a low score.
No, because it's not an actual episode, and it was literally 5 minutes. It was pretty short.
Can I change mine?
Sure.
My ranking. I think a 6. I think a 7.
Just go.
I think a 7 is a bit of a higher score for like what for my reason. I think I'm gonna change it to 6.
I'll change mine. I'm gonna make it a 9. It's not a good episode. It's not like, oh my god, it's the best. But for a little audio story, I think it did an okay job. Like maybe okay. I'm keeping it at an 8 because it was an okay episode, but there was no maths. So
Yeah, it was okay. Like, they're not really teaching children anything, but to whoop everyone they find. But like, I think that if they put a bit of like math equations in it instead of a woman living in a shoe, I think it would have been a better one. Like, a woman had one house, but then the number taker come along and took her house, and
I think that was a criticism of the show in the first place. The meanies, as they call the villains,
what's a meanie?
the villains weren't anything to do with numbers either.
I'm not kidding it. I'm not calling it. I'm not calling it a meanie. No way. I'm calling it a villain. That's just like, I don't really like that word. Meanie.
I'll call them meanies.
Meanie. Sounds a bit like what a child would call someone who like stole their pen or something.
Well, it is a kid's show, so.
Oh, you're a meanie!
Yeah, so the meanies weren't actually anything to do. Like, people said maybe it could have been letters or minus numbers, something that made sense.
Yeah, maybe the meanie could be -1. -1's your house. It gave you a -1 house, and then like 2 could give you 2 houses. But I don't think the mum would get stressed over that. I think she'd love it. She'd just move all her children to that second house and visit them when they need feeding and that.
Yeah, so but then in the later bit episodes of Numberjacks, I think they were running out of ideas for maths things anyway. So maybe it was a smart move on their part to go with something different. But
yeah, like a nursery one. But I still think they should teach. I do think they should.
I'll cut that bit out.
Yeah.
Wait, should we just leave it in?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it in.
Oh, what was that?
It was your phone.
Give
Oh
it
my
a-
god.
I do think they should like give.
If you
children a
heard
bit
that,
of-
that was my mum.
I think she was talking to the dog.
Go on then.
I do think they should give children like math equations, because like what if like they're just like brain rotted kids and their mum puts
Still better than Skibbity Toilet.
Yeah, their mum puts the numberjacks on, hoping they'd like learn something from it instead of Skibbity Toilet and
Ballerina cappuccino.
brain rot, like Italian
hate
brain
that
rot.
stuff.
And then they're just learning like nursery rhymes and getting even more brain rotted, like going around hitting everyone. I'm still hanging on to that. It's not right.
I grew up with quality stuff like Numberjacks,
I
like
grew up
Mr.
with
Maker.
Peppa Pig and Ben and Holly. I think
I
that's
watched
all I
Ben
watched.
Ben and Holly and Peppa Pig.
I
But
think that's all
my
I watched then.
favourites.
What did I watch? Well, you was alive. You was older. What did I
I
watch?
think it was mainly Ben and Holly.
Yeah, Ben and Holly, and then like some Peppa Pig. Do you remember
bit
when I
Peppa
had the
Pig.
whole Peppa Pig house? Like, I had the whole Peppa Pig house, all the characters. You had the whole
Those
Paw
were
Patrol
mine.
house. No, it wasn't. It was mine. It was in my room. And then you had the Paw Patrol. You had Paw Patrol. I had Peppa Pig. And Mum just threw it all away, like when I turned 4.
No, she gave them away to other people.
And she gave.
But we were getting a bit old for them.
She gave what's his face? My little
Bing?
Bing.
Yeah, Bing?
Yeah, she gives.
Comment down
my
below
Bing.
if you remember Bing.
I love. Oh yeah, I grew up with Bing as well. I love Bing. Bing was like my favourite. I love Bing.
Oh.
And she gave it away. Like, she's so mean.
Yeah, so any other thoughts to add?
You children, if you're watching, do not hit anyone. Do not go around whooping everyone.
Okay, I think that just about does it.
Don't whoop anyone.
If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought about this episode.
I think we'll get a decent amount of subscribers doing this.
Maybe don't blatantly say that on the video. Don't listen to her. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on this episode, and share with other people. I hope to see you next time. Bye.